Great day, Royals. I am Empress Lazuli and you are your empire. Welcome to your March 2020 Divine Session. Stay tuned to see how these messages can assist you in building your empire this month. Libra, welcome to your March 2020 Divine Session with me, Empress Lazuli. Let's dive right in to see what messages that we have for you today. But first, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and also make sure your notifications are turned on by hitting that bell. That way, whenever I post new content, you get it first. Alright, so let's see how you're feeling for the current self. Oh, I like it. Okay. So you have the King of Swords here for your current self. You're definitely feeling strong in your own energy and your ability to communicate with other people, and your ability to be intelligent about communicating with other people and also communicating with yourself. You could have also reached this position recently as well, where you feel more mature in that. You could have made more mature decisions when it comes to how to communicate with others. Like I said, with the Two of Staves, you could have had a way, a more immature way of taking action when it came to your thoughts and speaking to other people. But now you're more balanced, right? Especially as a Libra, you've come to more of a sense of balance in how you need to address and speak up for yourself. So maybe some of you, if someone was trying to have a disagreement or an argument with you, you would just let them win. You would just be like, okay, to make you happy, I'm just gonna like leave it and let you win. But now you're like, okay, I'm going to express to you how I feel, even if I disagree with you, instead of just letting you win. Okay. And on the opposite side, if in the past, when someone was trying to, you know, tell you something about yourself, you'll be a bit harsh and you're ready to like argue back with them. You're ready to go at it. You're ready to communicate and tell them how you feel and what your side of it is. But now you're taking a moment to say, okay, I'm going to be a bit more mature. And instead of just falling for the bait every time because I can, because I'm a Libra, because I can do that. Okay, instead of doing that and going there with them just because I can, I'm gonna take time to be more mature in the way that I think through that process of how to communicate with them, so that they're not taking me off of my throne, which is beautiful either way to see, Libra. So congratulations to you. Love it. Definitely loving this energy, especially for March 2020. This is basically in the zodiac, definitely sparking a new year, a new turn. Okay, the Gregorian calendar does say January is the first month of the year. However, in zodiac, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and guess what? Aries is March, so the end of March, but this month. Okay, so let's see here, the theme of the month. Yeah, you have the Page of Swords here. So I definitely feel like you may have been a bit more immature in the past as to how you would communicate with other people, but it's about making the decision and sticking with the decision to be more mature. Okay, even if people want to tempt you and try and bring you back down to that, you know, lower, more immature level, more petty level of talking and communicating with other people, there could be some spying going on, either on your part or someone else's part. Let's get more communication. Let's get more clarity. Let's clarify this Page of Swords, please. Page of Cups. Yeah, it could be a love situation. Someone being petty when it comes to love. Someone spying on you when it comes to love. This could be love of any type, a relationship of any type. Okay, I don't do specifically love readings, so definitely take it as it resonates. If you would like a love reading, then definitely book a personal session with me. I have no issues doing a love reading, but I don't do that for the monthlies, because there are people that, you know, are subscribed that are not subscribed just to hear about love, and there are so many other channels that do that. Okay, Nine of Swords, the World, Two of Cups, King of Swords. So exactly, in the past, you may have been really resolved in the way that you spoke to this person in order to promote peace and to keep the balance, right? Or like I said, like, well, with this Nine of Swords, I'm really feeling like you were feeling some type of way. You wanted to communicate somehow, or there was something on your mind that you were keeping bottled in here, okay? And that may have kept you from embracing a new world, a new way of stepping forward within yourself, or you just stepped into this new way of thinking, especially with this King of Swords being here for the current self. You've recently moved away from that. You're like, okay, I'm no longer just gonna sit here and keep things bottled up, okay? Because when I'm just gonna keep it hanging over my head, and that's no way for me to live. That's not a very balanced way for me to live myself. I may be wanting things to be balanced with other people, but is that balanced for me? Is that harmonious for me? You know, you could have taken a hard look at how harmonious certain behaviors in terms of communication came to as far as you are concerned, Libra, and putting yourself first. And that is beautiful, right? So that by you making that choice to be like, you know what, actually, I'm going to put myself first. I'm going to step into this new world where I'm communicating because I want there to be balance and reciprocity, where I'm happy and you're happy, right, Libra? Like, you want to be happy and you want the other person to be happy. You don't want to just be sacrificing yourself every time so that this person can be happy. You want to be able to be happy as well, right? So that means with the Knight of Swords, you taking it a level up, right, from the Page of Swords, and being able to accept the challenge of possibly debating someone or possibly speaking up for yourself in situations where, you know, they may come for you out of the blue for nothing. Like, you may be unexpectedly bombarded by someone, and then all of a sudden you're having to defend yourself, you know, and you're like, I don't want to put myself in this position. Like, I don't want you to be put in this position where you have to, you know, basically hear what I have to say and for me to be brutally honest. But I'm at the position where I'm tired of holding my tongue. I'm tired of holding my intellectual capacity and bottling it in, because that's making me miserable, you know, and you deserve to be happy, Libra. Okay, so definitely speak to people and defend yourself. Accept the challenge when it comes to someone trying to bring you news out of nowhere, okay? With the Page of Cups, the whole reason why you could have been like bottling things in the past or not handling the way that you communicate to yourself or others very maturely in the past could have been because you just want to be accepted emotionally. You just want to be loved, okay? But by you doing that just so you can be loved, that's an immature way to look at love, because love is honesty. Love is truth, okay? And you are the sign of Libra. You appreciate justice. You appreciate balance and harmony. And you deserve love from being yourself. You deserve for someone to love you for being truthful about how you feel, right? So you were looking at love in an immature way in the past. Let's just be honest. But now you're not wanting to do that anymore. Okay, so the theme of the month for you is to stay strong on this path of maturity. Stay strong in actually letting people know how you feel about things, being honest with them. I'm not saying be immature. The King of Swords is very mature. He's speaking up. His sword is up. He can talk to you intellectually, but he's also going to say what's on his mind. He's not afraid to speak up. But when he speaks, it comes from a royal place. That's you this month. So keep that theme going. Don't go back to the immature side. Key goal, death. Right? It's like this. Allow the transformation from... Sorry, these cards are about to fall out of my hand. Allow the transformation from this person to this person to happen. Allow the death of that young, immature side of yourself to die so that you can transform into this person and stay transformed into this person. Right? That's the key goal, is to allow the transformation and the rebirth to be permanent in order for it to happen. Like, really have experienced death of this old immature aspect of yourself so that you can permanently transform into the King and Queen of Swords. Okay, the reason why I feel it came out as a king, because the king takes action. The masculine energy is about getting things done and thinking logically as well. Okay, obstacles to overcome. Let's see here. 8 of Swords. More swords energy, Libra. More swords energy. The obstacles to overcome is to be feeling trapped mentally. Don't feel that you have trapped yourself in your own mind, because there's definitely a way out here. Let's clarify this 8 of Swords. Sorry, like I don't know what my facial expression just did, but like 6 cards fell out. Okay, let's clarify this 8 of Swords. Alright, we'll just take these. Yeah, by you cutting your losses mentally away from situations, circumstances, people that no longer serve you, Libra, okay, you are also moving away from opportunities and business ventures that are not working out. Okay, because Libra, you will never be a part of a constructive team. Sorry, there's like a piece on my lip. You will never be a part of a team in a constructive and productive way if you are not bringing your full abilities to the table. If you're not bringing your full, if you're not carrying your own weight. Okay, if you're not bringing your full self to the table, if you're not bringing your full attention to the table, you cannot expect for that relationship or that business venture or that partnership to be completely to thrive and to succeed, because you're being dishonest. There's a dishonesty there and a disservice that you are doing to yourself and to the other person by not bringing your full your full self to the table. What am I trying to say? Like, you're not bringing your 100% to the table. You're not giving it all you have. So of course it's not going to have the best result it can. You're thinking more of a lack and despair. Okay, that's what you need to call your losses away from. Not bringing your full self to the table and thinking out of an emotional sense of lack and despair. That's the obstacles you need to overcome this month, because once you overcome those obstacles, you're able to celebrate in partnerships with other people that also think the same way that you do, and that bring their 100% to the table as well. You bring your 100, they're bringing their 100 too. Okay, that's 300. That's nothing but up. That's nothing but success right there. Right? You can't have one person bringing 50, one person bringing 80, one person bringing 95. Okay? I don't even know what that adds up to. I'm not going to waste my time because they're not even bringing their 100. So why am I going to do the math? You know, like, but it's just, you have to cut your losses away from being mentally trapped and not bringing your full self to the table. You're not bringing your all. Okay, so you have to cut your losses away from other people that aren't bringing their all, and stop thinking that, oh, like, it's like, just cut your losses from that mentality. That's mentally trapping you, and you have this elusive mental state when you think that way or when you act that way that keeps you trapped and limited when you could really be when you could really have so much more space and room to thrive. All right, so that's the obstacle you need to overcome this month for March 2020. What's the major accomplishment here? Knight of Coins. It's going to be hard work. Okay, you've been doing this for a while is what it looks like. You may have been doing this for a while. It's not going to be easy. Okay, it's not going to be simple. It's not going to be a really quick journey. You're not going to say, oh, I'm better now. Oh, I'm more mature now with my thoughts. Boom, everything just turns day to night and like it's all better now. No, it's going to take work. You're going to have to take gradual steps in order to remove the toxicity and in order to remove any type of imbalance that you may be feeling. But with the Empress and Temperance here, by you embracing and not doubting yourself, and embracing your abundance, and embracing the creative talents that you have, by embracing your abundance and all that you bring to the table and all that you are, and being unafraid to show who, like, all your cards, and balance yourself, you're causing that change to happen. So that as you're traveling with the Knight of Coins, as you're building your stability, you're also repairing and healing yourself. And you're being patient with the journey to say, even though with the Knight of Coins, this is taking a long time, with Temperance, I have the patience to withstand this, because I know that this journey is going to lead me to a new sense of myself that is stronger, that's more stable, that's un-F-withable. Okay? Yep. What to avoid? 8 of Staffs. Yeah, like I said, don't try and rush it. Don't try and sit here and be like, oh, bet I have to do this. Okay, now I'm going to do this. Like, don't be patient with yourself. Know what you have to do and take action towards it, but don't rush it. Okay? Don't rush into anything. Don't rush the movement. With the Knight of Coins, go with it. Your accomplishment this month is that you're able to be patient with yourself and go with the flow. Not that you're sitting here rushing things. No, see the vision of what you need to do and move towards it. Make the plan. Take the initiative and create a plan for yourself before you move forward. Okay? What to embrace? King of Cups. Clarify this. Embrace the emotional satisfaction that comes from you, from you being like, I want to say this sense of fullness, by you being full of yourself, by you being relaxed about who you are, by you being relaxed in your sense of self, in your own emotions, and how you think and how you act, how you conduct yourself. By you taking initiative and taking ownership over how you feel and acknowledging it. With you acknowledging your feelings and acknowledging who you are and embracing who you are, there's power in that, Libra, for this month of March 2020. That's what's going to help you radiate your true sense of self. That's what's going to help you to shine and feel stronger and a new sense of vitality and strength. Okay? By you embracing that aspect of yourself, your emotions, who you actually are. Like I am, like me embracing the way that I communicate with myself and other people, and knowing that that's part of who I am, is someone that has to speak my truth and that has to seek justice. By me embracing that that's who I am and being okay with that and relaxing into that in a mature way, I'm able to radiate a truer sense of who I am, and I'm able to shine. Okay? I'm able to express the core of who I am. Your sun sign is Libra. Okay, could be your rising sign, could also be your moon sign, but that's one of the core aspects of who you are. And you're able to radiate that to other people because you're embracing that part of yourself. What to find support? Yeah, with the Emperor here, find support in being stable in that energy here. Tower in reverse. You are stronger than you think as well, Libra. That's what I'm feeling as well. Find support in knowing that you're stronger than you think. Like, find support in, like, I feel like it's like once you find support in yourself and that sense of who you are, like literally what I just said, once you find support in embracing, like, and being confident in your own energy, you won't feel that things are crumbling. You won't feel like people are just coming for you. You won't feel like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Like, this person's trying to come and attack me out of nowhere. This person's trying to like start a fight with me. No, you'll be able to view things with a different perspective because you'll be stable in who you are. So when someone comes to you, it's like when a king or a queen is on their throne, or when an emperor or an empress is on their throne, right? Say one of the people in their empire have a question for them. Whenever they come to ask them a question, the emperor or the empress don't just start freaking out like, oh my goodness, they just asked me this question. I don't know anything about their life. I don't know what they like. They just asked me this all of a sudden. You never see an emperor or an empress like freak out when people bring them questions or dilemmas or issues. You see them with maturity relax into who they are and be like, internally thinking, what's the best decision, or what's the best way for me to handle this? How can I intelligently come up with a solution? They're not just running around like a chicken. They're not showing on the external that they're freaking out or they're panicking. They're able to be strong in who they are because they're stable in that. They know that that's their power. That's where they feel strong. So find support in feeling strong and knowing that you're stronger than you think at the moment, that you have immense power inside of you once you tap into who you actually are, and you're unafraid to radiate that to other people. Advice and encouragement. The Hierophant. Engage in the knowledge necessary to elevate your mindset. Okay? If you're like, oh, well, I don't know where to start, or I don't know how to keep this going, or I don't know how to not go back into those tendencies. I've been like that for a long time now. With the Hierophant, it's like, look towards people that are in the position that you want to be in. Okay? If you have a hard time embodying that, look at people. Yeah. Look at people that are in the stable positions that you could see yourself being in. Okay? Have a role model or someone that you look up to. Have what's the word? When you have a mentor. Have a mentor that you look up to, that gives you advice, that speaks life into you, that gives you knowledge and wisdom based on you knowing that you could see yourself in their shoes one day, and that they've already reached the place that you're aspiring to reach. That they're going to give you knowledge and wisdom that will help you to cause that change within yourself permanently, and access the keys of knowledge that you need and wisdom that you need to keep going and keep reaching and heal yourself as well. Okay, you may need to isolate yourself, Libra, from certain people, certain environments, certain places that are not serving you at this time, but that's only going to benefit you. All right, what messages are there for Libra for March 2020? Message for Libra for March 2020. Yeah, you can do this, Libra. Okay, don't rush it. Don't rush through it, but just be confident in who you are this season. Listen to your intuition, but also use your logic. Okay? Use your logic. Soul retrieval, deep soul healing with the Goddess. Call back those parts of yourself that you have lent to other people, or that you have let go of in past circumstances, relationships. Call those pieces of your soul back to you. Allow them to make you stronger at this time. Charge up. Okay? Charge up. Allow those past aspects of yourself that you may have given away when you were in that immature state of thinking and of communicating. Call those, have soul retrieval. Okay? Call those pieces of yourself that you gave away. Call them back to you. Whether you gave them away consciously or unconsciously, call them back to you. That's what's going to give you power at this time, Libra, in March 2020. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you would like to book a personal divine session with me, definitely click the link below. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and hit the bell for the notifications to come to your homepage as soon as I post new content. Thank you so much, Libra. I love you, and I will see you another time. Bye.